Alright, we should get back to Duncan then. I think there's only one more thing to look at here. It almost looked like Meryl for a second from DA2. Just a servant though. Studded helmet. Alright, yep, that looks to be about everything. So, we'll go ahead and stop by and talk to Duncan, who should be able to tell us about this ritual. At least a little bit more. I believe we've already luckily grabbed all the extra people, so they should all be here.
You found Alistair, did you? Good. I'll assume you're ready to begin preparations. Assuming, of course, that you're quite finished riling up mages, Alistair.
What can I say? The revered mother ambushed me. The way she wields guilt, they should stick her in the army.
She forced you to sass the mage, did she? We cannot afford to antagonize anyone, Alistair. We don't need to give anyone more ammunition against us.
You're right, Duncan. I apologize.
Now then, since you're all here, we can begin. You four will be heading into the Korcari Wilds to perform two tasks. The first is to obtain 3 vials of Darkspawn blood, one for each recruit.
Alright. And, what do we need the Darkspawn blood for?
For the joining itself. I'll explain more once you've returned.
And what's the second task?
There was once a Grey Warden archive in the wilds, abandoned long ago when we could no longer afford to maintain such remote outposts. It has recently come to our attention that some scrolls have been left behind, magically sealed to protect them. Alistair, I want you to retrieve these scrolls if you can.
What kind of scrolls are these?
Old treaties, if you're curious. Promises of support made to the Grey Wardens long ago. They were once considered only formalities. With so many having forgotten their commitments to us, I suspect it may be a good idea to have something to remind them with.
How will we find this archive?
It will be an overgrown ruin by now, but the sealed chest should remain intact. Alistair will guide you to the area you need to search.
Find the archive and 3 vials of blood. Understood.
Watch over your charges, Alistair. Return quickly and safely.
We will.
Then may the Maker watch over your path. I will see you when you return.
Tainted blood. The while sooner we get this done, the better. Trust me. There we go. And we go ahead and head out towards the wilds.
Hail. I'm told you all have business in the wilds. The gate's open for you. Just be careful out there. Even a Grey Warden won't be safe in the forest tonight.
Thank you, sir. Never enter battle with your bare hands. Use the inventory. Never mind. Alright. The Korcari Wilds. So we're here to get Darkspawn blood. And the treaties, if I remember. It's actually been a couple weeks since the last time I played. I just took a vacation to Colorado. And I enjoyed it profusely. But I've obviously not been home, so I haven't been playing anything. Bum, bum, bum. I'm still fun there. Oh yeah, we need to grab the flower to help the Mabari Hound back at camp. Lest I forget.
And so I shall.
Alright, we'll take everything off of you guys. That all good? Looks good to me. Alright, carry on. Now if I remember correctly, we should come up on an ambush site right here.
Over here.
Who is that? Grey Wardens?
Well, he's not half as dead as he looks, is he?
My scouting band was attacked by Darkspawn. They came out of the ground. Please help me. I've got to return to camp.
I have bandages in my pack.
Thank you. I've got to get out of here.
Did you hear? An entire patrol of seasoned men killed by Darkspawn.
Calm down, Sir Jory. We'll be fine if we're careful.
Those soldiers were careful, and they were still overwhelmed. How many Darkspawn can the four of us slay? A dozen? 100? There's an entire army in these forests.
There are Darkspawn about, but we're in no danger of walking into the bulk of the Horde.
How do you know? I'm not a coward, but this is foolish and reckless. We should go back.
Overcoming these dangers is part of our test. We're far from helpless here. We'll be fine. You sound like a coward to me. I agree, this is too dangerous. Overcoming these dangers is part of our test.
That's true.
Know this. All Grey Wardens can sense Darkspawn. Whatever their cunning, I guarantee they won't take us by surprise. That's why I'm here.
You see, Sir Knight, we might die, but we'll be warned about it first.
That is reassuring.
That doesn't mean I'm here to make this easy, however. So let's get a move on.
Yeah, my younger sister started playing through Dragon Age over my vacation, and I can guarantee that my visual enhancement mods are working, because he looks so freaking different. Davith here looks so different in the original game. I forgot how derpy he looks, and now he looks like a fucking Giga Chad. It's kind of weird. But not an unwelcome change, I suppose. Although I kind of wish I had installed the fixed Dwarven Arms mod. I think it might be too late to do now, since I've already started into the game.
Desire.
But whatever. Alright, quest updated, I got the flower. What else do we got? So we have an ambush over there that I believe we should probably deal with now.
Oh, is that right?
There we go. The rest of them are all going for that. Guys, you left me with these freaks! How could you do this? Just go. You guys are doing great. To be fair, I didn't have a hold of all of them, so it makes sense that they would all kind of go do their own thing. This is why we have the tactics menu. Alright, so this time I'll select everyone so that they'll listen to me. Instead of me being a silly little fool and almost dying twice. Alright, so that's that section. If I remember right, we can click in and look at the map. Let's go this way.
Look there. Poor slobs. That just seems so excessive.
Doesn't it, Alistair? I don't see what fun the Darkspawn get out of that. Hello? Anyone home? No? Looks pretty empty to me. Actually, it looks a little too empty to me. Hello? Hello, random floating sword. I don't know why you're here. Was that a distraction? Did they put that sword up there? to get the jump on me. It would make sense, honestly. That it did distract me. It worked. Oh yeah, rapid shots at passive. Forgot about that for a second there. All right, come on. Are we? We're still under attack. What does it say? What are we doing? Why are we standing perfectly still?
Lovely.
I too have rapid shot. What are you gonna do about it? Oh, you're gonna send in 3 more extra people. Gotcha. Trap triggered. Oh, 2 of them down. Shit. Alistair, you should definitely heal.
Really suits you.
Oh, I'm doing terrible right now.
Down you go.
You know what? Yeah, I agree. We'll take him down next. Alistair, you should heal. Alistair's down. Okay. This went awful. Come on. Just gotta survive this. So rapid shot, if I remember correctly, increases speed, but at the expense of not being able to get a lot of critical hits. Oh, piss off. And I'm probably gonna die here. Great start. Right. Alright, well I won't be that silly this time. They're not gonna get me with the sword floating in the middle of the sky. That trick may have gotten me last time, but not this time. There we are. Alright. That get them all? We'll do it bit by bit this time instead.
Lovely.
Ow! That hurt!
Well, alright.
I don't think, unfortunately, that I have enough to be able to see these traps on the bridge. Probably not anyway.
As you desire.
Alright guys, go get them.
Of course.
Or trigger the trap. Ridiculous. I'm gonna guess that he probably won't have enough time, but go for it anyway. Nope, didn't have enough time. You go for it. Ow. Alistair, heal. As soon as you get up. Got triggered. Yep, not enough time. It's you and me, Alistair. We got this.
And how?
There we go. Alright, heal. And gone. Alright, you two get up. Alright, that was a bit more of a mess than I was expecting, but we did manage. I sometimes forget how rough the magic can be in Dragon Age Origins specifically. You look interesting. I don't know who you're supposed to be, but probably like a chastened god or something like that. Do the chastened not believe in the Maker? I don't know much about the chastened. Hello? Anyone home? Alright. Come on, you lot. Get down here. We're going ham on one Herlock.
My word.
Alright, here we go. Here we go. Everyone's doing fine health-wise. That one's down. Now it's this one. Oh, Jory. Or nope, that's Alistair. Alistair going to kick that Urlock's ass by himself, and he's winning. Meanwhile, these two, they're just, you know, barely managing that one. They almost died. Alright. And if I remember correctly, this should be where we run into Miss Morrigan. Hello?
Well, well. What have we here? Are you a vulture, I wonder? A scavenger, poking amidst a corpse whose bones were long since cleaned? Or merely an intruder, come into these darkspawn-filled wilds of mine in search of easy prey? What say you, Scavenger or intruder?
I am neither. The Grey Wardens once owned this tower.
'Tis a tower no longer. The wilds have obviously claimed this desiccated corpse. I have watched your progress for some time. Where do they go, I wondered? Why are they here? And now you disturb ashes none have touched for so long. Why is that?
Don't answer her. She looks chastened, and that means others may be nearby.
Oh, you fear barbarians will swoop down upon you.
Yes.
Swooping is bad.
She's a witch of the wild, she is. She'll turn us into toads.
Witch of the Wilds. Such idle fancies, those legends. Have you no minds of your own? You there, dwarf. You have nothing to fear from any witch. Tell me your name, and I shall tell you mine. Let us be civilized.
I am Talia. A pleasure to meet you.
Now that is a proper civil greeting, even here in the wilds. You may call me Morrigan. Shall I guess your purpose? You sought something in that chest? Something that is here no longer?
Here no longer. You stole them, didn't you? You're some kind of sneaky witch thief.
How very eloquent. How does one steal from dead men?
Quite easily, it seems. Those documents are Grey Warden property, and I suggest you return them.
I will not, for 'twas not I who removed them. Invoke a name that means nothing here any longer if you wish. I am not threatened.
Then who removed them?
'Twas my mother, in fact.
Can you take us to her?
There is a sensible request. I like you.
I'd be careful. First it's, I like you, but then zap. Frog time.
She'll put us all in the pot, she will. Just you watch.
If the pot's warmer than this forest, it'd be a nice change.
Follow me then, if it pleases you.
If she wanted to turn us all into frogs, I feel like she would do it by now. would have done it. You know?
Greetings, Mother. I bring before you 4 Grey Wardens who...
I see them, girl. Much as I expected.
Are we supposed to believe you were expecting us?
You are required to do nothing, least of all believe. Shut one's eyes tight or open one's arms wide. Either way, one's a fool.
She's a witch, I tell you. We shouldn't be talking to her.
Quiet, Dareth. If she's really a witch, do you want to make her mad?
There is a smart lad. Sadly irrelevant to the larger scheme of things, but it is not I who decides. Believe what you will. And what of you? Does your dwarven mind give you a different viewpoint? What do you believe?
Well, I do believe that one of my mods is not working, because this should be the Dragon Age 2 Flemeth, not Dragon Age Origins Flemeth. So that kind of sucks. But it's a little too late now. I mean, I could try and tweak with it later, but it's not that important. I'm not sure what to believe.
A statement that possesses more wisdom than it implies. Be always aware. Or is it oblivious? I can never remember. So much about you is uncertain, and yet I believe. Do I? Why, it seems I do.
So this is a dreaded Witch of the Wilds.
Witch of the Wilds, huh? Morrigan must have told you that. She fancies such tales, though she would never admit it. Oh, how she dances under the moon.
They did not come to listen to your wild tales, Mother.
True, they came for their treaties, yes? And before you begin barking, your precious seal wore off long ago. I have protected these.
You... Oh, you protected them?
And why not? Take them to your Grey Wardens and tell them this Blight's threat is greater than they realize.
Thank you for returning them.
Such manners. Always in the last place you look. Like stockings. Oh, do not mind me. You have what you came for.
Time for you to go, then.
Do not be ridiculous, girl. These are your guests.
Oh, very well. I will show you out of the woods. Follow me.
Thank you, Morrigan. Alright. So, we got everything we set out to do in the woods. Now, the next part, I believe, I need to go ahead and talk to you and give you the flower.
The Mabari's stable for now, but not improving. Unless I get that herb I told you about, there's not much hope.
Is this the flower you're looking for?
Let me see. Yeah, that's exactly it. Wonderful. Give me a moment and I'll make this into an ointment.
Fair enough.
He looks better already. I'm sure he'd thank you himself if he could.
How long before there's an improvement? What will happen to him now? I prefer things in the form of a payment. How long before there's an improvement?
A day, maybe 2. There's enough ointment for him to make a full recovery. Why not come back after the battle? Perhaps we can see about imprinting him on you.
No? You think that's possible?
Maybe. It's likely he understands you're responsible for curing him. Mabari are at least as smart as your average tax collector. Come back after the battle and just... well, take another look.
Fair enough. You get better, buddy. I believe in you. Let's see. Guess I can quickly do a run through my equipment and see if there's anything worth keeping here. Ooh. Take off your helmet. Or put it on. Take off your helmet. Thank you. Oh, it shows up regardless on this screen. Okay, fair enough. Alistair's not wearing his helmet. And he definitely has one on the screen, so he has that working. Cool. Ooh, you're over there now? That means I can get into this chest. Ha ha ha! I will take it all.
Ah, I suspect you are one of the new Grey Wardens. Will you accept the Maker's blessing?
As you can see, mine are dwarvenkin.
I do, though I cannot pass on the respects of your ancestors. The Maker looks kindly on all who will receive him.
Very well, I'll receive his blessing. Thank you for blocking the screen.
Then I bless you, Grey Warden, in the name of Andraste and the Maker above. May the chant of light carry your name to the ears of our Lord.
Thank you, sir. Why did I get teleported all the way up here? Excuse me? What? I don't think I was anywhere near here, was I? There's the quartermaster. I went from being here all the way up to here. That was very weird. I mean, cool, I guess. Alright. Now, like I was saying, I'm going to go ahead and look through my equipment real quick. And then I'll be right back after I've done my changes. But I already bought the backpack space, but I'll buy it again. Or he had two. Alright, I got a new long bow. I replaced her helmet, the gloves, and her shoes, I believe. Alistair stayed exactly the same, and these two don't matter. Alright, so I think that means we can talk to Duncan and get the show on the road.
So you returned from the wilds. Have you been successful?
We have.
Good. I've had the Circle mages preparing. With the blood you've retrieved, we can begin the joining immediately.
Maybe we should tell you about Morgan and her mother.
There was a woman at the tower, and her mother had the scrolls. They were both very odd.
Were they wilder folk?
I don't think so. They might be apostates. Mages hiding from the Chantry.
I know you were once a Templar, Alistair, but Chantry business is not ours. We have the scrolls. Let us focus on the joining.
Alright. Now will you tell us what this ritual is about?
I will not lie. We Grey Wardens pay a heavy price to become what we are. Fate may decree that you pay your price now, rather than later.
Is that why the joining is so secret? You're saying this ritual can kill us. I've come this far, I want to see it through. I have no problem facing what is to come.
I agree. Let's have it done.
Then let us begin. Alistair, take them to the old temple.
And away we go.
The more I hear about this joining, the less I like it.
Are you blubbering again?
Why all these damn tests? Have I not earned my place?
Maybe it's tradition. Maybe they're just trying to annoy you.
I swear I'm the bravest one here, and I'm a woman. Are all humans such cowards? Calm down, there's nothing we can do about it now.
I only know that my wife is in Highever with a child on the way. If they had warned me, it just doesn't seem fair.
Would you have come if they'd warned you? Maybe that's why they don't. The Wardens do what they must, right?
Including sacrificing us?
I'd sacrifice a lot more if I knew it would end the Blight.
You make a good point.
You saw those Darkspawns tonight. Wouldn't you die to protect your pretty wife from them?
I am...
Maybe you'll die. Maybe we'll all die. If nobody stops the Darkspawn, we'll die for sure.
I've just never faced a foe I could not engage with my blade.
At last, we come to the joining. The Grey Wardens were founded during the First Blight, when humanity stood on the verge of annihilation. So it was that the first Grey Wardens drank of Darkspawn blood and mastered their taint.
going to drink the blood of those creatures.
As the first Grey Wardens did before us, as we did before you. This is the source of our power and our victory.
Those who survive the joining become immune to the taint. We can sense it in the Darkspawn and use it to slay the Archdemon.
Those who survive.
Not all who drink the blood will survive, and those who do are forever changed. This is why the joining is a secret. It is the price we pay. We speak only a few words prior to the joining, but these words have been said since the first. Alistair, if you would.
Join us, brothers and sisters. Join us in the shadows where we stand vigilant. Join us as we carry the duty that cannot be forsworn. And should you perish, know that your sacrifice will not be forgotten. And that one day, we shall join you.
Davith, step forward.
Man, looks like you should be on like a men's hair color box. Hair dye. Marabet.
Maker's breath.
Neon black.
I am sorry, Davith.
Your hair just wasn't on point.
Step forward, Jory.
But I have a wife, a child. Had I known...
There is no turning back.
Don't worry.
No! You ask too much.
You don't have hair.
There is no glory in this.
It'll look fine.
I am sorry.
Goodbye, Jory. Should have
the
sold
joining
their
is
armor
not
while I
yet
had the
complete.
chance.
You are called upon to submit yourself to the taint for the greater good. From this moment forth, you are a Grey Warden.